go. Trying to finish chewing the cookie though. I was just eating. Alright. So. Let's see. Recapping. Let's see. Phantom Thieves being blamed for the death. Lay low. Find the shadow person that actually did it. Yeah. The normal stuff. See, I just finished the exams. Yeah. That's what I did last. Alright. So it's gonna tell me to go to bed. Anyway, so we're not gonna let ourselves get caught while we stand falsely accused like this. We're gonna get through this, no matter what it takes. Yeah, we're gonna sleep. Our rating is drastically diminished.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. Mysterious group of murderers, an inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. This place are here again. How many times has this been now? Our school's gotten famous. Yeah, I mean, in a bad way. Whatever the culprit really is from our school. Yeah, the many culprits are definitely at the school, but not for murder.
Hey.
They were there today too, huh? Yeah. Who do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a Phantom Thief at our school. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, all of them except for one, nope, down. 2 are at the school. Okay, listen up. Those are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it can't be helped. Pee-pee. That's a nice bento behind. It'd be a shame if I just turned around and took a nibble. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. That's a lot of interrogation. Hi, maid. I love how Persona 3 hypes the school festival only for a typhoon to cancel it and the protagonist gets sick. Wow, what a letdown. Seriously, the police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. Seems they're calling students individually out of the class to speak with them. But does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you try and make. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. I wonder if I can fail the interrogation. That'd be funny.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
I like how it doesn't even, like... They don't even try to, like, come up with something, like, and you. They could've... just, and... the remake, they made it so the villain is at fault for getting him sick because he stopped him to have a discussion of ideology in the middle of a rant. That's silly. You skipped work too. You skipped work, so that's how you're here? Okay. Well then, next up... Oh right, okay,
You
she
two
said
will
that.
go together.
That's right, this is voiced.
Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right.
Needed a fucking break. Just watched movies, played Guilty Gear. Yeah, I get that.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Overbearing detective.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
Yeah, I guess so.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Yeah, but they're all very much tied together with all of the things happening.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
That was it?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you.
Oh, here it is.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I don't know. None of these are...
We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
It would have been funny if you could have failed this interaction and just like... It would make you go to a previous save. The copy of Kite came today, so I watched that and Mizzo for it.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Should be by the same guy. Yeah, it's already out of stock, so yeah. Always one of those good moments when you pre-order something.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
I don't remember. I mean, I could just say it seemed normal to me since he's already been arrested once, so...
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this.
It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But
Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too. Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
Yeah, put them to work.
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
Both surprised and not surprised, Kite is a classic and is referenced and recommended by Quentin Tarantino. But on the other hand, it's not exactly in much of the anime watching public's mind these days. When it does come up, the content turns people away. Which is funny, because back in yonder years, anime fans had to basically bully publishers to release it fully uncensored. Yeah. I guess yeah, back then it was like if you're an anime fan, you loved anime to an extent that the content didn't matter as much, whereas now it's like very accessible and a wider audience now, so I'm sure there's a lot more of people that don't necessarily enjoy since they have so much more to pick from. But this is bad. Someone totally framed us. Okay. Wow, thank you for pointing that out, Morgana. Like that wasn't already established. Get in the bed.
Okay.
Find out who's behind all this. Sleep.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Quote Reverend Paul, back in the day when you rented an anime, you wanted an ultraviolet demon rape alien porno, and if you didn't get that, you were fucking disappointed. Yeah, there's a lot of those, aren't there? What kind of people the culprits are? Probably some idiots with misguided sense of justice. Can they just arrest those guys already? Special investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like. They look like a bunch of teenagers. That's what.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? I should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why does school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? When we get to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? Student sharing? Oh, okay. Student sharing special. It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Okay.
Do you know this one?
No two squares can contain the same number. No two squares can have the same... So wait, it's basically like Sudoku? Okay. Okay, top right is 1. No. No, because it can't, it has to be more than 14. Which is what? But
This is it.
Correct.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. Teresi square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
Nice going!
So Sudoku, but with math.
All right.
You had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. I think everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Oh, Jesus. Kite is an anime I have mixed opinions on. Honestly, I liked it enough to buy it. The story is definitely something you need to watch a few times to get, and it has excellent aesthetics. It has some of the best action scenes from anime of the 90s, but it has some of the most uncomfortable sex scenes I've ever seen. Yeah, I want to say I've heard of this only by name. Nothing in detail, but... So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. Well, questionnaires. The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Right, that thing they do every year. I mean, how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? Festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. Making sure to work hard at home. You do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So did you find anything hard? About that? No good? Sorry. It'll root suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. Can't go, but message me if anything happens. I'll leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too. Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Well, with your reputation going down the shitter, of course the students want a prodigy that has been vocally against what the Phantom Thieves are doing to be their special guest.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Yeah, join in our
We're
suffering.
gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
Yep, your favorite person, Ryuji.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything? It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Heard is about Sawa, an assassin who works for a corrupt cop. Oop.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Because he's not stupid? Go from them just having people confess their sins, basically, and then all of a sudden murdering somebody? Yeah, that doesn't link up. Well, unfortunately, it happened in a fashion that they would have. In the middle of the confessing their sins bit. Super stuck on my murder investigation. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said that 2 heads are better than 1, so I can imagine what 8 heads may produce. It's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Ari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Yeah, totally Stojiro. That's what I'm doing. It's a secret.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Not known.
I heard the police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
He's just gonna love it when he learns that we are very much involved. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Kaida's is about Sawa, an assassin who works for a corrupt cop named Kai. Kai and his partner Kai give Sawa and another assassin named Oburi targets, and then they kill them. Sawa and Oburi start to get to know each other and start to like each other a bit. We learn Sawa has been working for Kai and Kanye since her parents were killed, and she wears these earrings that Kai made her from her parents' blood. Oh, fun! Sawa screws up an assassination. She kills the wrong guy and drops her gun. More important to her, she lost an earring. Oburi realizes his last job was a setup to get rid of him, so decides he's going to take Sawa and leave. He tries to kill Kai, but gets his ass kicked, and Kai fucks Sawa and makes him watch. The next day, when he goes to see a murder victim, he finds that it's Kanye, not Oburi. He goes to meet who he thinks is Oburi, but it's actually Sawa who kills him for killing her parents. The movie ends with a very ending, where Oburi is shot by a little girl, and it ends with Sawa laying on the floor, talking to cats, saying that Oburi will be there soon. Roll credits. Shot by a little girl and lying on the floor with cats. Yeah, that's a very ending. It's very funny. Let's see. You gonna tell me to go to bed? Police are continuing their investigation and efforts to arrest the Phantom Thieves. Yesterday, they spent the entire day conducting an investigation at a high school. However, it is unclear if they found any clues and unease among citizens at its peak. The government has been criticized by the public for allowing such a dangerous group to run free. They think we're dangerous? Why is this happening to us?
Oh, you want to do it?
Okay, I actually have free time this time.
Okay.
Bought the laptop and I can fix it. Or bought the tools to fix the laptop. Admitting the work won't be easy. Fixing this will take quite a bit of time. Let's do it. Not mention Akai making Soa fuck him, Soa having a flashback to her parents' murder and her being fucked by Kai, Kanye raping a woman. You know, like I said, extremely uncomfortable sex. Yeah. That makes sense. This is so complicated, I don't even know what that part is. Just be careful. See, all computers are essentially made up of different components that are assembled.
What are your thoughts?
You finished fixing it already? Then again, the damage wasn't too bad to begin with. Repairing such a complex machine is sure to have improved your proficiency.
All right.
Shady Commodities Tanaka. Hello, this is Shady Commodities Tanaka. I repeat, I'm Shady Commodities Tanaka. Here we sell wonderful and rare items that are not circulated among the general public. This sounds like the dark web. Curious about something? You've got access. Want something? You've got access. What the heck? Then just went to that site automatically. Was it configured to do that beforehand? Shady Commodities? So it's an online shopping site? Well, we should check it out tomorrow though, it's late. I just bought a laptop that has immediate access to the dark web. What a lucky find! Amazing. What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. Bet he found out some really juicy secret.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
This is such like a blasé answer. Like, there's nothing that's like as I guess this is the most, like, I have confidence in you kind of thing. But, like...
In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Yeah, but
We
Futaba
have
could
all
get
the
that.
data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Yeah, you stole a lot of shit. Data from, your sister's computer there, Makoto, so, yeah, you're gonna get his number.
Damn, you're real impressive.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number? I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
I gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
I mean, is appearing in front of a bunch of high schoolers really media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Something that confused me when I first watched it was... They tell Sawa she's killing rapists and child predators, despite them being both of those things. So what's their morality? After rewatching it a couple times, I noticed it's implied they're lying to her and just telling her that to get emotional reaction from her because she doesn't want to kill people. Yeah. Just by what you've described, I would say, like, if I heard that, I'd be like, oh, they're probably just lying to get her to do it, but obviously I've never seen the show, so I don't know how well everything is applied, especially the first time around. So I bet it would make sense if you miss it the first time around. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi?
Hey!
I don't care. Stop asking me about the damn salt rock chick. Let's check out what this Shady Commodities is. Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka's Shady Commodities. This site uses text-to-speech for an easy-to-understand shopping experience. You can obtain rare and unusual items through Shady Commodities. Purchases will be delivered in a few days. You can only order one package at a time. More products will be available from Shady Commodities as you purchase more items. Try investing and see what valuables are stocked in the future. Forget any silly doubts or skepticism you might have and just sign up now. This site is incredibly shady, so you're gonna sign up? This sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. Is it really okay to use your real name on a site like this? Ooh. It's fine or use Joker. This is one of those moments where it feels like you would have, like, consequences, but I have no idea. Watched it the first time at midnight. Tanaka is a character that's been around since Persona 3. He's a remnant of what the Persona 2 staff did, which was include little self-inserts. Tanaka is the writer. Yuichiro Tanaka. He's a douchebag, money-hungry ripoff host of its Sunday shopping show. Persona 3 is a social link, Devil Tarot. Okay. We got the little cameo, Easter egg, whatever you want to call it. I'll use Joker. The code name. That's a good idea. Hello and welcome to Tanaka's Shady Committee. Come out, blah, blah. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Nirvana ring, black rock. Okay, what is this? A ring infused with divine protection. That doesn't necessarily tell me what it does. A stone that can transmutate. Deals 50 curse damage to all foes. Sensor lens, a lens that gathers light. In order to start a social link, you need level 3 charm, and you need to give him like 30,000 yen. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna buy this. I don't know what exactly it does. So far you've spent a total of 30,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker. Why, you've already spent over 10,000 yen. Your member rank is now black. You can now purchase all our black tier products. The order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again soon. Okay, cool.
Oh, you want to do it?
Sure. Stay-at-home day.
Yes!
Do some pull-ups and invest on the dark web.
Whoa.
in the Yamcha death pose. You're able to do more than before. Don't push yourself too much.
Nice going!
Seems you've gained some strength. Hell yeah. Right. Ooh, went up by 6. Cause yeah, I guess it looked like he was not struggling as much to do the pull-ups. Before I was only giving him 1 HP, I think. It's getting late. Why don't we get some sleep? Now we're less than 25%.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Well, yeah, that proves they're connected to the school, to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel. Wisdom Forte is made by the same guy as Kite. It's a lot more quirky and fun.
Okay, class, let's get started.
A lot more lighthearted. School festival's tomorrow. Have you made all your preparations? The advisor for the ESS. So I'll be busy helping them today. ESS stands for English Studies Society, by the way. We need to advertise that Shujin's a school that provides an education you can use anywhere in the world. Right, What's the question? There are tons of three-letter acronyms like ESS in the world.
I need an answer.
Can you tell me what the S in SOS means? I always thought about what SOS actually stands for, but I always never ask or look it up. The idea is we need help, but I have no idea. Should have put a lot of thought into that, but too bad. Save our ship. Okay. Did she specify which S? Because there's two S's. So technically one of my answer would have been right for one of them. Did she specify the last S? Okay, so it's not save our ship, it's not save our souls. It's okay, it is not, it's meaningless. It's just the simplest thing. You can send in Morse code in emergency. Okay, if you haven't finished preparing for the festival though, it's too late to send an SOS now. I'm curious what it is then in Morse code. School festival isn't just a time for you students to goof off. It's an important event where we invite prospective students, PTA members, and the like to attend. This time we have a Akechi-san for a panel. There will be twice as many guests even though it's a weekday. I'll have to spend twice as much time on my makeup tomorrow too. Be on your best behavior, got it? The school festival, huh? Is Akechi really going to be there? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, if you ignore the dungeon rape scene, never change it. Great. Oh, let's see how shitty I did. My grades are at. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Above the average. It's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. Wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score. It should set a good example for your friends. Okay. Better than half. I got charm for that. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. Tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Oh, that's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. Not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Whoop. It's be cold out. You pay attention. Is that how you listen to when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Am I gonna get chalk thrown at me again? Abuse! That looks like her. And around the forehead. That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dash it. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. So what, I'm gonna get hit with chalk more often just because I don't have a high enough proficiency? Takeshi!
Welcome home.
That's...
You're back awfully late.
okay.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
It's the producer from Alvin and the Chipmunks again. Batman's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
I too just clap at politicians on the TV.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Feel I've met a man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature. If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent, or are you a fanboy? I'm gonna go with the fanboy option. Because I feel like just saying the innocent one is just like too implicating. Like, how can you be so certain?
I knew there was something special about you, ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
Feel like I understand. Catch you a little more. Alright.
Alright. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Okay. The kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a good bit smarter than you, huh? Beep beep. I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I already knew that. Just congratulate her. Thank you. The first step is done, at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. Lecture's on the afternoon of the second day, yes? But you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Well, let's not. I mean, we're already inviting him and putting ourselves in danger. Why not stick us all together? A time like this, it's the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. Always just dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time there, too. Thanks, Aro. It's my pleasure.
Hey!
And you're back on the fortune teller shit. Okay. Rezo Forte is the DSA, Dangerous Surface Agency. The three members are Mikura, Harada, and Kurokawa. The three of them are poor and are trying to sell a sex robot to make ends meet. Deal goes bad and they're left with no money. So this old man hires them to abduct a guy who turns out to be a rich crime boss who also owns a baseball team. They again fuck up and kill him, and now they have the guy's crazy blood-hungry daughter out for them. Oh jeez. Mikura is voiced by Melissa Fawn, who is known for playing Radical Edward in Cowboy Bebop. Gaz and Invader Zim, and Neptune from Neptunia. And no, she did not have balls to voice the anti-scenes herself. Be a real power move if she did that. That's funny. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it, but I guess, yeah, they don't have to. They could have people do, like, the sex scenes. Voiceovers, that's funny. Fine, I haven't talked to her in a while. I can also work here, I forgot. What is, I forget what this... What does this place give me? Because it gives me one of the skills, I just don't remember which. Rare foods, that was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide? The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents. But something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist's gotta question everything. Can't gather any news because the chief... He doubts that I'm dating a younger guy. Oh, I forgot about this. Should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches around here or something? Just kidding, you have some Phantom Thieves info for me again today, right? Yeah, sure.
Then take a seat.
I look forward to it. I totally forgot we're playing the I'm her young boyfriend bullshit. Ugh. At least I'm happy. Provided her with some info. That is fine.
Well then.
Okay, bye. Funny thing is the guy who made these, Yasumi Umetsu. Oh, they're gonna talk in a second.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival? Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
Sounds about right.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
The initial members. Oops. Meaning me, Ryuji, and
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
and Morgana, but I don't think they suspect a cat that's in my bag for much.
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Food, food,
Oh, right.
food.
This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
That's what to say, a maid place? But I see the octopus, but okay, yep, maid takoyaki. That makes sense.
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Don't be
cares?
suspicious. Don't
There's
be
nothing
suspicious.
normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
I guess she refers to it as a normal one as well.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What the fuck do you have then?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Why is she doing it with her hands?
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Is the takoyaki done yet?
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Why is she doing that with her hand? She's acting like she's a cat person. We usually do that. Shit.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Call them out, Futaba.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Jam and octopus? I don't know.
Well, one of these is special.
Oh my god. It's a Russian roulette. That's fantastic.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, the horror.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Haru fears nothing.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one? Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Oh, is Akechi gonna eat it? Is Akechi gonna eat it? Probably reused from cat girl made cat. Yeah, probably. Haru's always stuck me as a closeted death metal fan. Honestly, I can see it. She's like fearing nothing. She seems like one of those calm, cool, and collected. Like, I'm just casually listening to heavy metal. Like it's nothing.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Okay, help yourself!
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
I'm gonna kill him before he can make his official appearance.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
So let's be real, he about killed himself because he just helped himself to that damn takoyaki ball.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too.
The paranoia.
I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
Actually, yeah, what exactly did he say? Yeah, he did say it like that, so... Got caught listening to the band Death while hanging clothes at work. There's no rule against listening to music while working in the back room, so I got away with it. Yeah, honestly, if I would be working alone where I wouldn't disrupt anybody with music and shit, I would totally be blasting music. Whether that be heavy metal or not. But to be honest, I would probably be Haru in that situation where I'll be like, I'll take the freaky, obvious, this is gonna suck, mystery takoyaki ball. I once just ate a glob of wasabi just to see how bad it was. And it made me cry. It was so fun. I'm just glad she couldn't understand the lyrics. Yeah, that's probably the best thing too, like if it's fucked up lyrics. It's a good thing they can't understand it. So I guess we got through all of it, okay. Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you. Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms. Didn't mind any of that, I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. And fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? Appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Watch you bleed to death, gasping for your last breath.
Well then.
Choking on your blood, I shit onto your guts. Sacrificial cunt, I despise sacrificial cunt, no more life. Frankly over the top, but I don't think they care about that. I shit onto your guts. It's a wild line. Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. You gonna tell me to go to bed? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll work out, so let's go to sleep. Where's the...
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
Thank you for the follow, Awesome King Cat. This is my first playthrough. That's wild. The band Mayhem has a song called Chainsaw Guts. Fuck. The reason why they're famous is because they fucking killed each. What the fuck? Really? It's crazy. In your second playthrough? That's cool. Okay.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered.
Yep, good night to you.
I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust? Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you.
Oh, the music's cutting out. He's getting serious.
If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down!
He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Yeah, way to sidle around the...
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Would he have truly said all their names?
Is there a room I may use?
If he truly knew who they were. That's funny.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
He set an alarm probably on his phone.
What do you want to talk about?
A way to get them all together without inconspicuously.
No.
So people can see them vanishing into thin air and out of thin air.
That's gotta be shopped.
Only one person who got this figure school was this one time, and this lady was talking about how to stop teen depression. Her advice was all terrible, seeing as I'm in my early 20s and well. Why don't you tell me who the Phantom Thieves are, Mr. Jimmy? You know better than I do. That would be a power move.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes. It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Ooh, can he hear Morgana talk? Morgana talks right now, can he understand? That'd be great.
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Saw another. Was he in the metaverse with us, specifically? Was he following us around in each palace? That's fun. That's great.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Haha, yep.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too, but I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
Bond of trust, huh? Alright. So.
All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this.
Everybody's aware of everybody now.
I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
What's happening?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring.
They then got caught.
Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it.
Oh no, is he gonna be concerned that Futaba's in danger, only to come to find out that she's helped create that card, probably. Oops.
If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
What's your conclusion? Are you worried that she's targeted or that she's a part of it?
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Pee-pee. Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? Tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Oh, okay. Sure, let's go. Thank you. Be waiting at the gymnasium. Should head to the gym. You don't notice when a piece of garbage disappears from a trash can, right? Well, no Morgana, they do. Scrolling through my newsfeed and I see an article that says fetishizing trans women offensive. I feel like that question answers itself. Yeah, pretty much. If one company knew you were the Phantom Thieves before anyone else did, give them some credit. That's true. All this texting, it's not very secretive from phone companies.
Everybody give them another round of applause!
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
I don't know.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special!
Whatever the hell that means. And where you get to see the dance club and you get to see the protagonist bust out his moves. Great. I'm kidding when I say the gif of him dancing was a motivating factor to get me to get raw. That's funny that they add in like the dance scene.
Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess so.
So it really is me.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Yeah, regretting your choices, dude.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill. I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Well...
Huh?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Oh, wait!
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered.
Just throw questions at her.
Is this a hot scoop?
Divert! Divert!
But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
She didn't even say anything.
Just when it was getting interesting.
She didn't even get to sharing nothing.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that. Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. Just kidding. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amazaku. Oh, is that one of the... What is it?
I bought it earlier.
Drink? Food?
Now then, let's go home.
Okay. I was not a big fan of the base game Persona 5, and I had no intention to spend another $60, so I waited a year or two and had bought up, thought about it. Each time I saw it at GameStop for $20. Then I saw the GIF and said, damn, look at my boy go. Like a week later I bought Royal. Fast forward to now and Royal takes 3rd place on my ranking. Yeah, I don't even think I realized Royal existed when I bought this. I don't even know when Royal came out. If it was before or after I bought this. Media would love to print the story of her being responsible for her father's death. Yeah, that would hit headlines. So happy I just read the best news. Lunar and Lunar 2 are getting remastered for PS5. I'm a little tilted because I bought Lunar 1 for $90, maybe. The remastered collection, though. Not a lot of people have been losing their minds lately. There's been some increase. But it's because of the fan site. I heard the Vixens were on the rankings there. I'm sure they'll be blaming the people who requested it. Hey, Futaba! They're just squatting outside. Again. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Oh, we're back to them.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Okay, so now I'm fully understanding the role that they placed her in.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
Oopsies.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
So specifically chose side to lead this investigation because they're purposely pressuring her and know that she's a weakling. Knowing that she'll do whatever it takes to close the case. So they get what they want, because she'll get the Phantom Thieves to be the full blame.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart.
I just immediately noticed that our school bag is wiggling around because Morgana's just completely zipped up in it.
It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Akaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
Yeah, he's just suffocating. Absolutely.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
I mean, at this point.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Now it's gonna get a little more complicated, Sojiro.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Let that cat out of the bag. Then just unzip and just actually let the cat out of the bag. He needs to breathe. It's a living being.
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months? And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless, and a laughingstock, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of being reported arbitrarily.
The cat can breathe once more. There's something out your bag full of spare calling cards, full of incriminating texts, a knife, a BB gun. Yeah, the works.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Are you okay? Did he report you or anything? I likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if he was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. He didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Government official? I mean, usually the people with power is government. You're letting your imagination run wild, but it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. Guess the chief had an inkling after all. Oh, Futaba's still in my room. What's up?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. If you really wanted to keep it, you should have really kept it in a very secure spot. Nice hidden, or somewhere else. That wasn't your personal space. That he could have easy access to. I suppose she doesn't really have that many places. She's only just exploring the world once again. So we better avoid the worst possible situation. Yep, such a
Let's do it.
fickle situation y'all put yourself in. Alright. Royal removed Ryuju's texting fuck. They censored his cursing? For shame on them. And where drawer nobody looks nicked. That's true. I can imagine Sojiro would avoid a teenage girl's underwear drawer. Maybe one of those awkward parents. It's like, I'm not gonna. Nope, not touching that. Yeah, I can see that. But alright, with that, I'm gonna call it. Alright. tomorrow. And hopefully we can... I assume we're getting to the next palace soon. We just gotta agree to helping Akechi and all that. Because that's still a goal, it looks like. Decide on Akechi joining, yeah. Getting GameCube? Nice. But, anyways. Take any recommendations? I never owned a GameCube, so... The only GameCube game I ever played was Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and that was, I borrowed the game and played it on the Wii. Other than that, I've got nothing. Yep, sorry. No help with that one. Alright. Good night.